If you're trying to find yourself again after some sort of loss, take a walk with me. This video is for you if you're going through some sort of transition period, like a job loss or the end of a relationship, or any other type of loss that has you questioning what happens next. This transition period is often filled with feelings of anxiousness, frustration, irritation, and anger. It can also be colored with an overwhelming feeling of fear as you try to bring all the pieces back together again. A common example of this is a job loss from a job that you made part of your identity. It was long wired into your brain that this job is who I am. Instead of saying, this job isn't who I am, it's just something that I do that allows me to pay the bills and have insurance and a roof over my head. And as a former first responder, I can tell you that I hear this a lot from that community. I don't really know who I am without this job. It's all I've ever done. It's all I know. This is why it's important to take a skills inventory, because you'll be surprised at how much perspective you gain from that. You'll realize that you're not only capable and qualified, but that there's also a lot of crossover in the corporate world with your skill set that will leave you overqualified for a lot of positions. Skills like interview and interrogation can make you a good negotiator. Your ability to communicate and articulate yourself well make you a good public speaker. All the training and development that you've had over the years also makes you well equipped for emergency management, which is a job that universities can't seem to keep filled. The point here is to identify all the skills that you have and to see where the crossover actually is. And then, of course, to find something that you enjoy doing. This transition period is also a lonely period of your life because you'll feel rejected and abandoned by your cohort. And the reality behind that actually is you're just no longer in the same place doing the same things. You know as well as I do that the emotional capacity for other things, it's just not there. But this is an amazing and beautiful opportunity to start building new relationships and connections. You have an opportunity to get involved with and find communities that resonate with you. We know that the mental health space for first responders is an underserved community, and that might be an area of interest for you to get involved in. And this is where everybody likes to say, I'm fine. Okay. How much do you drink? How's your family? You might also be thinking, I've never really asked myself what I like. And that's a really good thing because you get to dive into novelty. You get to go out into the world and try a whole bunch of new things that's going to expand your network. And as cliche as this might sound, your new life, side note, this is an opportunity for a lot of new and amazing things that you never thought were possible for you. Your new life is going to cost you your old one. This is often where people feel stuck because, well, this is who I've always been and I don't know myself to be anything else. As you slowly grant yourself access to new opportunities and new ideas, you start to figure out that you change, you become different, you become more expansive. You begin to take on a growth mindset that anything really is possible. It's all about time, effort, consistency, and discipline. This is also a really great opportunity to start purging your life of all the things that you just don't need anymore. All those things that are piling up in the basement or in the corner of the garage. When you let those things go, you open up space for you to accept new things into your life. Think of it like this. You're actually cutting the energetic cords that are keeping you stuck in a past version of yourself. And all of this is stretching your nervous system capacity for uncertainty. It's recognizing that whether you like it or not, life is always going to be changing around you. And if you spend all your time reliving the glory days and living in the past, you're going to get older and realize that you missed out on so many opportunities to become who you're capable of becoming. This is why separating yourself from your old life for a while is so deeply important. The key to a lot of this is embracing gratitude for who you've been, where you are, and who you're becoming. Yes, people are going to laugh at you and mock you for doing new things until they don't. And then they start asking you, how'd you do that?